Okay, so after last video's disaster, I decided I wanted to recolor this um, whale with some decent watercolors. As you can see, these are the Color watercolors. I think they were $8 when I bought them, and it's for a full set of 24. So it really doesn't come out to much. I'm only using three colors, which is a cerulean blue, a Prussian blue. So cerulean blue is the first one. Right, yep, cerulean blue. And then we're also going to use Prussian blue right here, just because I needed a darker blue. And a pink, this is a rose, but I'm only going to use it to mix with the blue to make a purple, make a deeper blue if need be. And I was just very unhappy with this. And, I do have a limited skill with watercolors, so I just wanted to see if I could do anything better with what I got. And look how deep and rich that purple is. Like, look at that. Like, this is watered down too. Like, I did water this down. This is with watered down watercolors. And the Ross ones could not even give me this amount of pigment. And do you see how it's like when I go over it with the water, it bloomed a little bit? Like it spread out with the water. That's also what I was looking forward to, because the Ross watercolors did not do that. They just like sat there. Even if you added water, they didn't bloom. And I even added some blooming medium to it to help it bloom, and it did not work. But also look at that blue. You see how deep and rich it gets. But then when you know, spread it out a little bit, it becomes lighter. That's what I was expecting. Whereas with the other ones, it looks so deep. But then you spread it out a tiny bit and it was completely transparent. Whereas here, it's not as transparent. You can get it deep if you really wanted to, even with it being watered down. Still very deep, but it can also go to this lighter tone, as you can see right here. It's not just this deep color, but with enough building, you can get it super deep. Whereas with the other ones, I put it straight from the bottle. That's the deepest you can get it, and it was still not enough. Whereas with this, I feel like I can add layers and layers and layers and get it, and it will almost never, what's it called, get too deep. And just like, you see how nice everything is applying, and it doesn't dry down so quickly. Whereas with the other ones, they dry down so quickly. These ones, I could still work on that little edge where the deep blue was, because now I'm coming with this lighter blue, the cerulean blue, and going on with that. Do you see the difference between the old and the new one? Like, it's just that bit brighter, that much better. For again, $8. But I'm very mad because I was looking for these again and I could not find them. Like, they're discontinued everywhere. Like, I looked on Amazon, I looked on any other reselling website. It's not there no more. But again, for this quality, like, I know I keep blabbing on, but that's because this performs very good in comparison to the Ross ones, where they were decent. Like, I would say that they're decent, but they just did not get deep enough. They were too light. And even with other mediums, like the blooming medium that I added, it did not work. It would not bloom. It just stayed, and it would just not mix as well. So I think it just depends on techniques, maybe. I don't know, because I'm kind of new to this whole watercolor thing. But this one will just makes your life just that bit easier and that much better. Also, you see this ultramarine right here? Like, I mixed this and I watered it down. Like, do you see the difference in vibrancy that this thing has? Like, like, again, this is watered down ultramarine blue. Like, like this is very. It's so much richer than the other one, and this I keep saying it was watered down, whereas with the last time it was straight from the tube dark, and it still was not enough. Like, and I was applying it thick, okay. Whereas this one, it's so watered down, it like evens out and everything. Just like look at that fin, look at that, look at that. So much better than the last one. Although it does look a little one-dimensional, a little dark. So I will go back in with white gel pen, and if you guys want, you guys can find it somewhere else.